on the note of some stool, I have a story, a good story, a really good story about all of the goodness that happens in your gut. Okay, so a new study found some bacteria that might hold the key into universal blood transfusions. This is amazing. This is the kind of tech and research and studies that I love because it is moving healthcare in a better, easier, more efficient place. Okay, so a new study found enzymes that were made by bacteria in the human digestive tract that can strip the sugars that determine the blood type from the surface of red blood cells in the lab. If you were asking, well, why is that important? Why do you need to strip the sugars from the enzymes and all of that good stuff? Let me tell you, all right? Pump the brakes, homie. So a few enzymes discovered in the past can change type B blood to type O, but the newly discovered group of enzymes is the first to effectively change type A to type O. So the sugars that are on the blood cells determine the type of blood it is, right? So depending on the makeup of the sugar that's around the blood cell, it would either be a type A, type B, type AB, right? But type O blood, which is the universal donor, has no sugars on the red blood cell. So if you have an enzyme that can break the sugars down from around the blood cell, you are therefore turning all of type A's and type B's and even type AB's into a type O, which means all of those blood types can then now become the universal donor, which makes life super easy. We all know as nurses, when you are doing a blood transfusion, it is super stressed in nursing school. It is super stressed on all of the units you'll ever go to. You need to double check it. Super important. You got to check it twice, 3 times, 4 times. You check it with the lab. The lab checks it with the nurse checks it with another nurse before you even start it, right? Then you have to hang out there to see if any bad reactions happen. Blood transfusions are a very scary thing, and this makes it a lot easier. And on top of it, making it a lot easier and a lot more efficient, it makes everything a lot cheaper, right? Because you've been to blood drives, you know of people that are always in blood drives. When you do give your blood, if you're a type A, if you're a type AB, if you're a type B, you're like, nice, thank you for coming. But if you're a type O, they're like, oh, you better come back every week because we need as much of this as we possibly can. Because when it comes to emergent situations, trying to get the right type of blood is a very difficult situation, okay? So this is amazing. Hopefully they figure it out to the point where this can be just happening at all labs throughout the country, and all of this blood can be universally given to anyone and everyone that is in need. Yes, science is a good thing, and I'm all for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate this. If you guys were informed or educated in any way, shape, or form by these stories, please hit that like button. If you liked my presentation of the news, I really suggest you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time Q the Nurse drops some hot, fresh press news. Thank you. Catch you next week. Deuces.